one pile of which has been destroyed with Thunderwave, and you see smears of jam splattered everywhere.
What flavor of jam?
What flavor do you think?
All kinds of flavors. Whatever flavor you want.
Oh my god. Yeah, I just got sales pitched for jam like 5 minutes ago. I am not happy. What the hell just happened?
Illusionary rooms, hidden doors, the usual.
Oh, you guys didn't just find the exit?
I was heading towards it, I thought.
Alright, that I was not happy.
So, looking through the door Tarin is coming through, you see just an endless starry void, the expanse of space. Looking through the door that Khalil's coming through, Zook, you recognize it immediately as a similar setting to where you fought the Chain Devil. You see the blood-red sky, you see the drizzle coming down from above. The blood-stained masonry.
Khalil, what did you do to end up with that illusion?
I don't know. It seemed like more up your alley.
No, I was tiny in mine.
You're tiny now.
Tinier. You were there. So, if we've got this all figured out, if we all come together and collectively reach out for a door to get us out of here, it should get us out of here, right? And that's
sure. But now I'm curious. What did you two do to end up together?
What are
They're
you
two
referring
separate
to?
doors, aren't they?
No, Tarin and Khalil are coming through two separate doors.
Yeah.
I'm referring to Orphan and Zook.
Oh. Well, these are connected somehow. I went through what looked like a mouse hole, trying to find a way out, and ended up on the mountain.
I blew a hole in the side of my mountain.
Yeah, and ended up in a cave.
What? Okay, well that's pretty
Orphan,
good.
where were you?
I was on an endless snowy mountain that was uphill in every direction until I went through the mountain.
Tarin, is your star field safe?
Seems to be. No error, but don't seem to need it.
I don't know. Stars and no error is kind of I got a little bit.
Tarin's literally just kind of floating there in the star field until he walks through the door.
Yeah. No, you guys, the doors don't seem to be closing, and what's beyond them is what Tarin and Khalil just experienced.
Why don't you come through this door? I mean, we've already moved into this room, and it seemed pretty safe.
I mean, I guess we could just
There's
do
nothing
No, go. The thing is, I could move in that room with thought, but it seemed like everything was an infinite distance away. I was moving towards where my demiplane would be.
Yeah, it's an illusion. Like, it's not real.
Right.
Can't you see through illusion, Captain?
Do I see anything through the door?
When you say through the door, you're looking through the stars into the warehouse, or through the warehouse out to the
once
stars?
I walk back once I'm in the warehouse and I look through the door that they opened to get me.
Then you see the starry expanse you were just in.
Looks real to me.
Yeah, well.
Illusion or weird teleport logic. So we're running
It's
under
just
the
some sort of
impression-
magic we don't understand.
Yeah, but presumably if we all come together, we can open up a door, because we wanted to reconnect. That's what we opened up doors to, is to our partners. So now if we want to get out of here, presumably, hopefully we can.
Right.
Are there more doors in here?
There will be.
Right now you
If you
see
want them to be.
3 doors. There's a door in the wall behind the group, and there's 2 doors that are just sitting in, like, just anchored in space behind 2 of your party members. One leading to the city Khalil came from, and one leading to the starry expanse. You don't know what's beyond the door in the wall because it's closed.
There wasn't any door in the wall where I came from. I mean, I was just surrounded by millions of corpses of my defeated foes.
I thought you said something about cockroaches.
And?
I was surrounded by demons, or for lack of a better word, I don't know, but they were speaking in the language that I've heard. Where's Khalil heard Infernal before?
Orphan has spoken it before.
Now I'm just
Yeah.
imagining it's just thousands of collections of what Khalil thinks Infernal sounds like, and it's just like, please, let me have the cheddar.
So what's next?
I think we should try going through that door over there. Like, I'm just curious. There wasn't any door in my room.
Is this the
The only
only
door I
originally
found
this
was...
warehouse?
We know how to find other doors. Like, we've got that under control.
Was someone started in this warehouse or not?
Yeah, I started here.
Eric did. Yeah.
And that's why it's filled with jam?
Yeah, he got
So we're
jammed
still,
territory.
within some dimension, we're still caught within one of these traps.
Yeah. I tried to find you, Captain, through prayer, and you always felt close by no matter the distance I walked in the warehouse. So
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't feel any kind of presence or absence of you guys. I probably should have tried my eye. I didn't think about that. I panicked.
Guys' adventure seems exhausting. I walked for like 30 seconds.
I was in my mountain for a couple hours at least.
I
was wondering about time, but I was actually about to give Eldove a sending and tell him to respond to it exactly 1 minute later to see if time was progressing at the same rate for both of us.
I got your message and sent it back. Maybe
How quickly? Because
maybe
it was like 3 minutes for me.
It was
yeah,
a matter
maybe
of minutes.
a couple minutes after I entered,
Okay.
and then I spent another 11 there, and then I got these guys.
That seems about as long as I was walking around finding Orphan and finding you, so...
Was this door here when you started, Arik?
Hmm?
Was this door, the third one, was that here when you started?
Yes?
And you didn't go through it?
So that's the door that led you to cockroaches.
Oh,
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
no, we've
never
been
mind
to
then.
that, though.
Then yeah, let's try. None of that conversation made sense, and let's
Scratch
go
the
back
record.
to the.
Yeah, so you guys come through here, we hold hands, close our eyes, reach behind us, asking for a door out of here, and
We should
see
get
what
one.
happens. We
Which door
hopefully
should
get
we
one.
go for, though? Like,
Do you
we
think
might be able
they'll
to
lead
try
to
for
a
a specific door.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The guest room,
How about to what this room really is?
Maybe this is what this room really is.
A warehouse?
I'm just saying, like, I don't know what we're going to find.
Why don't we go to the cross-shaped room? That seems to be a pretty good hub.
That seems like a good idea to me.
All right, let's see
Alright.
if we can wish for that.
All right, so we'll all join hands. I don't know if this is necessary, but it's been working.
Yeah.
And we'll have Tarin reach out and try to get to the cross-shaped room, if you would, Captain.
Yep.
So Terry, you're hoping to find an exit door to the cross-shaped room.
Yes.
And you do need to
Yes.
reach back and you find a door that wasn't there before. And you open it up. And it leads to a small stone room that you all
Whoa.
are now standing in with a door on each wall. Now, I have to give props to Arik there. He wins the medal for expending the most resources. He casts 5 spells, including his level 7 True Seeing.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
Here's the good news. None of those spell slots were expended. Orphan,
Oh, nice.
your key points were not expended. Eldove and Tarin both cast spells. Your spells as well were not expended.
Khalil doesn't have
Alright.
any spell slots to expend.
Yeah, it was 2 locate creatures, a dispel magic, a thunder wave out of frustration, and true seeing.
And detect evil and good.
I set myself on
Yep.
fire and burned a lot of cockroaches, and that was my
So-
spells.
Did you
Orphan
just start
threw a
off...
fireball into the snow and just burned up a whole 20-foot radius of it to find a tunnel.
Zook walked 10 feet and found a mouse hole. So, you know.
You guys solved that room much quicker than I was expecting. No. The trick
Well,
was...
You were asking, kind of leading, like, what do you expect to find? You were kind of leading us
Oh,
there.
that's how the trap is designed. Because what you find is what you expect to find. So when you expect to find an exit, and 2 people say they find an exit that looks the same, those 2 people connect. So initially, Orphan and Zook both found a tunnel that led to each other's rooms.
Because I said I'm hoping to find my companions going through this
I
tunnel.
did the same thing. Like, when I was going through Demon City, I was like, okay, I was immediately reminded of Keyskin, and then I was like, okay, where's that tavern we always stay at when we're in Keyska? Okay, there we go. That's what makes me back up
I
for the rest of you guys.
I checked my person for the jam that I pilfered.
And it is not there.
Ah!
It's okay. We know where that room is.
That also means that the cockroaches that ran into our shoes did not come through with us, so...
And from the module, the hallucinations in this area cannot be dispelled, disbelieved, or seen through by means of spells or magical items. They're not magical effects, but a result of the character physically entering the dimension of dreams.
Okay.
I thought I might be dreaming.
I thought it might be that too.
So that's why the sending worked, is because we were all on the same plane.
Because you're
Like,
all in, you're all in this little 20-foot square room, just walking
That's-
around.
That's why my locate creature worked.
I don't know why I didn't think to try cycling through my cameras.
That definitely would have worked, yes. And you would have seen some crazy shit.
Now I'm disappointed.
So yeah,
All
you've got
right.
the strong oaken doors that you've seen throughout this area of the hut and this tiny stone room. No illumination in here, so unless you've got dark vision, you're not seeing anything.
And
Dark vision.
I use my light cantrip on my staff.
Turn off dark vision.
Now, when you say your staff,
you said we're in this room when I try and think us doorway to the cross-shaped room, right? It's not that we step into it. It's that when I open my eyes, this is where we are.
Well, when you reached out for the door in the hallucination, you're expecting to find an exit. The exit didn't lead to the cross-shaped room; it led
Okay.
here.
So we do have to go into this room. Okay, I go into this room.
Okay.
I mean my mighty staff of thunder.
And
That's what I mean.
opening the door.
the fact that the jam didn't come through at least lets us know that we're not in some kind of hell within a hell.
So, but now you see why I couldn't do that room at the end of last session. That's not something you want
Yeah.
to start at 11:40.
Right, 10:50.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Nice to see you all again. Shall we continue? Oh, dude,
Amen.
we already.
Yeah, he opened the door, going into this room. Eldove had
We've
a
been
look
here
at this
before.
room for a moment.
No, I'm imagining what if the spells did go off and Orphan just fucking kills us all with a fireball, and then I set myself on fire and burn the rest of you.
So, Tarin, you open this door here,
Okay.
and oops. You see, looking down the hallway to the other door, it is made of gold.
Oh,
On
I
either
saw
s-
into this room before.
On either side of the hallway,
We did.
you see a dozen glass-fronted display cases. And each one has what looks like a small, furry mammal.
Any goblins?
You can't see what they are from here. You just look down the hallway. You can't see any particular animal from this position. You know there are animals, though, because Eldove, you poked up your from a secret trap door here in the floor.
Can you mark that?
I will mark that. Goes right around this 9 here.
So, I'm looking at our notes, and I'm curious if how Crazy Dream World works. Like, if these are actually still connected. I'm just
What
gonna
if
go ahead
it's
and mark
still
it.
the dream world.
Yeah, you guys are still
Well-
in the dimension of dreams.
No, I meant like if we needed to double back, like how that all works. But we'll figure it out.
I'm imagining that we'll either find ourselves in some kind of crazy dream world, in which case we know how to leave now,
Yeah.
or we'll find ourselves in that room, because we'll expect to find ourselves in that room when we open the door to that room.
Gotcha.
What if this is still the dream world, man?
No, that's what I was talking about before. The jam didn't come through. We're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we are back in weird display room, which I don't think we actually have many notes on.
Yeah, I think
Eldove just poked his head in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Journal, take a step in.
I'll come with you.
I'll be there too.
And looking
Whoa.
from here, I have a list of what actual animals are in here.
Who's carrying our
How many
bag of
hats do they
tricks?
have?
We have a bag of tricks.
Didn't we get one at one point?
No.
From the wizard tower?
Nope, you guys did not take one.
Oh. We. What?
Nope, nobody took it.
Are these animals alive, or is this a?
How did that happen?
They're garbage. Don't worry about it.
How did we let that happen?
Give
Wait,
me
what?
1 second so I get a description of these animals.
I took a wand of magic missile.
Yeah,
What
level
did-
1 magic missile.
What did I miss?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
It's fine.
about it.
I don't think you
Okay.
missed anything. I think you're fine. So,
All right.
Tarin, standing from there, you can see into the glass of cabinets 4, 5, 7, and 8. In 4, you see what looks like a stuffed fox. Cabinet 5 is empty. In 7, you see what looks like a stuffed possum. And in 8, you see a stuffed skunk.
We've dealt with stuffed animals before.
Oh wait, we do have this one. Okay,
I'll
cool.
take an uneasy step forward.
Okay, facing where?
I want to see what's in 6 and 9 once I see them, I'm assuming, right?
Okay. And glancing in case number 6, you see what looks like a stuffed hare, a rabbit, and then in 9, you see a monkey hanging from a branch in the top of the case.
What
How
kind of
big are
door is
these
in front of
cases?
us?
This door over here is made of gold.
Yeah.
How big are these cases?
Just big enough to hold their respective creatures. They're of uniform size. They go floor to... Well, they don't go floor to ceiling. I mean, they don't look like they're more than 3 or 4 feet wide. and they've got a glass face pointing out towards the hallway. See, I'll say maybe 3, maybe 4 feet square, if that.
It's just the glass front. It's not glass on all sides.
You'd have to go check. Okay, Khalil, stop there.
Yep.
You're stopping in front of case number 5?
Yeah.
Okay, case number 5 has nothing in it. Looks like an empty case.
But to answer my question, it's just the glass front. There's not anything on the...
Can the rest of us move, or is shit going down?
Let's wait for Khalil first. You'd have to walk around the case to find out. I mean, you obviously can't see. I mean, there's a solid back looking at it from here, but you haven't seen the actual back of the case yet.
Alright, I'll walk around this way.
Stop in front of 6. Stopping right in front of the case containing the rabbit, you feel a very powerful urge to look down at it. And when you do, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy.
DC 16.
I have a +1 to that.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
It's not 21.
These are the things Baba Yaga enchanted when she was level 1.
So no?
Well, do I want to I can indomitable this.
Can. I mean, that's a pretty terrible roll there.
Save versus rabbit.
I'm going to use my last one for that.
Okay.
Fuck you. Okay. All right. This is my my thing. I'm putting it over here in the corner.
Right.
And it's white now, so nobody touch it.
You know I'm gonna
That
roll
was
that die
evil.
exclusively
No,
for the rest
that's
of the
my
session.
die. You've taken all the bad luck out of it.
That's what I was gonna say.
So, you feel the urge to look down at this rabbit. When you do, you lock eyes with it, and immediately you feel this overwhelming urge to open the case and cuddle this adorable, just the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. You just want to cuddle it in its arms.
Yeah.
Tarin and
it's
Zook.
adorbs.
Where you guys are standing, looking over at Khalil, he's about to walk around to the back of the cases, but he stops in front of the case with the rabbit. And then he reaches out and opens up the glass door, and the rabbit, who was motionless until now, begins to move. It rocks back on its back haunches and looks up at Khalil, and it kind of twitches its ear in an adorable manner. And Khalil reaches down and picks this rabbit up and cuddles it in his arms.
Can I stop this from happening before he picks it up?
Adorable.
How do you do that?
I was gonna physically go over and grab him and try and close the case. Pull him away from the case and close it before he can reach in there.
And grab Khalil?
Yes.
Okay, roll initiative.
Tarin?
Just Khalil and Tarin.
Tarin?
Just make an opposed
Better
initiative
not,
roll.
That's a 22.
And what did Khalil get?
Khalil is on a +2 to that roll, which is a... not fast enough.
So yeah, Tarin, you get to Khalil, and he's reaching out to open up the glass case, and you grab your arms around him, but as soon as you get within range of the case yourself, make that same saving throw. Charisma 16.
Charisma?
Yep.
Tarin, it's adorable!
I made a 17.
You got 17? Okay.
Now, does that prevent me from wanting to hold the rabbit, or from actually, like...
I mean, you definitely want to hold the rabbit, because it's cuddly and adorable, but you don't feel physically compelled to do it. So you get your arms around Khalil, and you start dragging him backwards. Khalil, you can try to escape. In fact, you have to try to escape the grapple.
Yeah, turn. You did the cute fuzzy thing right now.
So
Let me touch the
Tarin,
cute fuzzy
make
thing.
an attack roll versus Khalil's either athletics or acrobatics.
This is
athletics,
strength
which is going to be a lot.
This is strength plus proficiency, right?
No, if you're doing its attack, well, yeah, it's proficiency because it counts as an unarmed strike.
Khalil has a 27.
Yeah, I can't grab him.
You know, the easiest way to get away from him would be to kill Tarin.
Tarin, you get your arms around Khalil, but I mean, he's just way stronger than you. He breaks free of your grasp, gets the glass case open, and this little rabbit, this adorable little Snookums bunny rabbit, hops up into Khalil's waiting arms, and Khalil begins to cuddle him.
Stay away from the cases. There's a compulsion on them.
Okay, so
I don't know. I think I can deal with this spell.
Other
Sorry,
than
what?
having a rabbit, what
Bunny.
what horrible thing's going to happen?
Bunny. Bunny.
I say we just leave him.
So he's cuddling this rabbit while I try and restrain him.
And that, Khalil turns around and starts walking back towards the group, and he's holding this adorable rabbit.
What is the adorable rabbit doing?
It's sitting there just reveling in being cuddled.
Guys,
seems
this
fine.
thing is adorable.
Does it still look stuffed? Does it have glass eyes? Or
What's its name, Khalil?
Hardly. Why would you ask a question like that?
Duke's
No.
just backing into this corner
It doesn't
right
look
now.
like it has glass eyes. Looks like a pretty normal rabbit.
So it looked stuffed until he picked it up?
It looked motionless until he picked it up.
Okay.
So not taxidermy.
I'm curious about this one right here.
Wait, what?
Out of
What do you-
character question, why do we remember why 9 is circled here?
Yes, because
Yeah, because
Eldove
there was
found
a
a
trap
trap
door.
door in the floor and
Oh,
poked his
gotcha.
head up, and he saw into
Okay.
case 12, which Nodal, you recall, had a gopher.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I felt, and I resisted the compulsion, so felt no interest in grabbing it.
So you're gonna go stand.
What's at number 9?
Standing in front of case 9. We'll first make a charisma save. 16.
Why? What is
Okay, so there
happening?
is something in it.
There's a monkey in here.
I love monkeys.
Yeah.
All right, I pass.
Okay. And
16,
yeah,
you said?
look at the monkey. Yep, 16.
Yeah. I don't know, you guys. I don't feel any kind of compulsion.
You didn't
Does
feel
he-
it or it didn't break your mind?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did he actually feel something he resisted?
I mean,
Last
this
time I
monkey looks adorable, and you want to hold it and have it hug you back, but you don't feel compelled to make that happen.
How do we know that Khalil doesn't just want to hold rabbits?
Yeah.
It is a cute rabbit.
What's Khalil's
Guys,
response
it's
to that
adorable.
question?
Guys, this is adorable. I mean, just can't we just drop it all and just agree that this thing is the most adorable thing we've all seen in our
Oh,
lives?
you can bring it with you.
Well, wait, aren't we not supposed to take anything from here?
To be fair, I think it's taking Khalil.
Wait a minute, you're right. We aren't
was-
supposed to take anything. But
was
it's
5
so adorable!
I'm about
Let's
2
find
seconds away from, like, magic chainsing him away from there.
Nick,
Can I cast Detect Evil on the bunny?
Nick, what were you gonna do?
Is 5 the one that was empty?
5 is empty. Yes.
All right, I want to go and examine 5. So
And
Yeah,
you're
that's what I was
casting
curious about too, Nick.
Detect evil.
On the bunny.
Okay.
Does it have to be specific, or is it
When
tell
you
the
cast
whole room?
Detect evil, where are you standing? Right there.
I'm presuming I have to see Khalil with the bunny, so...
You
Over
don't
there?
actually. You just detects certain types of creatures within 30 feet of you, but
Yeah, I mean, it could be a magic bunny.
where you're standing, you feel the presence of many small undead creatures.
Oh,
It's
is
so
it a
adorable.
taxidermy bunny?
It is the most adorable bunny
When I look
in
at
the
it more
universe.
carefully, is it a taxidermy bunny?
Roll investigation.
I'm gonna
I
do
will
that
obviously
too, 'cause that was
relay
my-
this information. I think all of these furry woodland creatures are undead.
20.
20.
20 plus a level.
Yet, looking at the bunny, when you hear Arik announce, I'm feeling undead in the area, guys. Looking at the bunny a little bit more closely, you notice that it has fangs in its jaw, where rabbits
that's not
absolutely
adorable.
do not have fangs.
I was gonna ask about nature roll, but I'm guessing it's not gonna tell me anything else.
You can make the same investigation check to just learn what Eldove learned.
And I rolled a 19 because I said I was gonna do that too.
Then, yeah,
So
you-
I rolled a 23.
You notice that the little bunny has fangs.
Yeah,
Guys,
that rabbit ain't
I
right,
don't
y'all.
care. The fangs make it even more adorable, I think.
You don't know that it has fangs. You didn't roll shit.
So you guys
true.
are talking about fangs, and I'm just like, hey, that doesn't matter.
So what's
fangs,
next?
Fangs are adorable. Fangs can be adorable, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna try and look up the back of 5.
You're gonna go around.
Oh, wait, is this a charm?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a charm?
Yeah. Is this trying to charm me? Because I have resistances against charm.
Well, then you should have said that when you made the rolls.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize it
So
was
where's
a
Orphan
charm.
going?
She's going around the back of 5.
Okay, so you're gonna stand in front of 2.
That one because it was empty. Yeah.
You're standing in front of 2? Or you're just standing in between 4 and
But I
5?
can't move.
Okay.
Why can't I move my hand? Here we go. I'm lagging a lot.
Okay. Well, I'll put
Do you
you
want me
in
to
front
move
of
you?
That's where you want to go. Whoops, that was
You
a
just-
pencil.
I just moved you in front of Tunic.
So looking
Okay,
at
thank you.
number 2, you see a motionless chipmunk, and you must roll the
Looking
same
at 2.
charisma save.
Yeah.
16.
He was looking at the back of 5, I thought, but
Yeah.
Okay, you still have to make the charisma save. And yes, it is a charm effect, so if you have a resistance to that.
Alright, well, I pass.
Okay. You notice the chipmunk in number 2, and adorable chipmunk. You see what's in number 1 and 3 from this position, a beaver and a ferret. And turning around, you just see the back of the display case. The back panel of it.
Interesting about it. Or is it just or like a latch or something?
No,
The display case?
there's no latch. Each of the glass doors have a latch to open up, but the back of the case is just a solid flat panel. Does not seem to be anything out of place back here.
I'm wondering where the thing in the case is.
Question.
Because I was wondering if that was indicating some kind of secret too, which is why I went over to check out 9, because I know there's a secret at 9. And no, it didn't seem to be the case. There's something in there.
I didn't check the floor, mind you. I only checked the back of the panel.
Oh, maybe you should check the floor? Well, I'll go check it, because, as an elf, I have a willingness to not be charmed by anything other than myself.
Rick,
Guys,
let me ask you a question.
Guys, you want to know something? This thing has little floppy ears.
Zook, what's
Okay.
your question?
My question is, based on my experience using my chain whip ability, would I feel confident that I could snatch Khalil and separate him from that rabbit, or am I just going to drag the two of them towards me?
Go for the rabbit.
If you try to chain whip the rabbit, you roll your to hit, you will absolutely grapple the rabbit, and you can pull it away from Khalil.
You'd be
But I
pulling
couldn't.
it towards
But I
yourself,
wouldn't be able
though.
to pull Khalil away from the rabbit.
No,
I don't want
Khalil's
to pull the
holding
rabbit.
the rabbit.
I don't want to pull the rabbit. Okay. Zook's going to ready an action.
Okay.
If the rabbit shows hostility.
Define hostility. What does a rabbit look like when it's hostile?
Has
What I'm
fangs.
specifically looking at is biting or casting or biting.
Okay.
Zook is preparing right now. If the rabbit starts to bite Khalil in any way, he's
Okay.
going to chain whip that thing away from him.
Okay.
Right now, he's
Zook-
just holding it.
It doesn't
I'm
look
gonna
like
mind
the,
blink. Oh, sorry.
doesn't look like the rabbit is doing anything hostile at all. It just looks like it's being very affectionate.
That's fine. I'm just readying that action for now.
I'm gonna mind link to Zook. Can you talk to these things at all?
I haven't tried because my charisma score is relatively low.
And Eldove,
Try to
what
talk to one.
are you doing back there?
I'm checking out the floor.
Roll an investigation check.
Do I have to save against 2?
Yes, you do.
That's
yeah,
why I
you-
had the 2 dice.
Do that first.
Alright, that was
No
a
problem.
pass.
And
then,
investigation check. No, you
No.
get down on the floor, and there does not seem to be anything down here. At least nothing
No, I
that looks
don't
like a
see
secret
anything.
door.
Nothing that looks like the secret door I saw before, anyway.
So what's next?
Zook on Tarin's question. So I'm not just metagaming this. He's still very cautious because he sees what's happening to Khalil. He's gonna come to about here and try to speak to the rabbit. He's gonna ask the rabbit, just can you understand me in rabbit or whatever it is that Zook does. Can you?
Make a charisma save.
God bless. I had a bad feeling that was gonna happen.
I'm really excited.
Ooh, no, hold on. Last lucky die. This is my last one.
What does it expend when Fred gives Bardic Inspiration?
Oh, that's not good.
So you failed?
Yeah, I failed.
You go to speak into the rabbit's mind, and you meet its gaze, and immediately you see everything that Khalil sees in this rabbit. And you don't feel compelled to fight him for it. You don't feel compelled to, wrench it from his grasp. But as long as you get a turn for cuddle time, you'll be okay. But you are definitely on board with taking the rabbit with you.
No,
Can
There's
I,
plenty of rabbit for everyone.
I don't actually speak into its mind. It's like gestures and squeaks.
Right, but you have to meet its gaze to do any form of communication.
Right. I just didn't know if that mattered because since I was at a distance. Okay.
Zook starts talking to this thing in my hand. I'm just going to turn away from Zook.
No, to the contrary, you find it very pleasing that one of your comrades has come around to Team Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
And you have no
All right.
problem with shit. There's enough rabbit love to go around for everybody.
Okay.
Zook just keeps chittering at the rabbit, and he looks very, very friendly about it.
And you don't get any kind of response. The rabbit doesn't go to communicate back, but gosh,
Doesn't
it's
that
lovable.
usually work?
What's it saying?
It's not saying anything back to me, but I just like talking to it. Can I get a turn petting it, Khalil?
Yeah, sure.
And Khalil kneels down and hands Zook the bunny, and the bunny very happily hops over to Zook and into his arms.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was so scared of this rabbit before.
Mind link to Arik.
I know,
okay,
right?
so destroy the rabbit on Flumph.
I mean, why not destroy everything?
The universe? That's a little dark to you, Arik.
Well. Alright. Just say the word, and I will turn undead. Or destroy
Squeak,
undead.
squeak, squeak,
And they make,
skitch,
what,
skitch.
a wisdom save or a constitution? I forget.
I think it's wisdom.
I'm gonna mind link that to each of my non-rabbit obsessed companions. Should we destroy this thing?
Yes.
How does Destroy Undead work? Does he need to be able to... And this is me talking to Tarin, who can then relay it. Does he
Well,
need
you
to
don't
be
have to
able
ask
see the
because
things?
you know from experience being in the skeleton hallways, it destroys everything in a radius. It does not require line of sight. Everything undead in a radius is affected.
How big is the radius? Derek.
30 feet.
feet?
Part. Yes,
30
30
Okay,
feet.
so where you're standing right now, you'd hit everything.
Yeah, from where he's at, he's got this whole room covered.
Well,
Seems like a
this
good
should
idea
be-
to me.
This should be fun.
Orphan?
Mhm.
You have a problem with this, or
With what exactly?
Are you talking out
turn
loud?
undead and this is over mind link?
Are you guys saying this out loud? Okay.
No, it's over mind link. Turn undead to destroy this rabbit and possibly the other creatures.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so they've already said that like has fangs and stuff.
Yeah.
And Orphan nods. If you think that it's undead, then that seems like it would be a wise course of action.
All right, so Eric gets his holy symbol out.
Zook.
And what does that say,
Maybe it'll
Eric?
bounce back and forth toward us.
Oh shit, sorry. I think it's wisdom.
Dude,
Wisdom?
let me have him. Let me have him.
No,
Zook.
it's a challenge rating of 2 or lower, then they're instantly destroyed.
Okay,
Dude, let me have it.
What about otherwise?
give me 1 second.
Does it do anything if they're not 2 or lower?
Yes, it still does something. I think. I think it turns them.
Okay, and so they don't get a save. It's just that's it.
Let me.
They get a save because
double.
the skeletons got one last week.
Starting at 5th level, when an undead fails its saving throw. Oh, it does get a saving throw.
Of what kind?
Of wisdom. There we
Wisdom.
PC?
17.
Zook, let me have him. Let me have him.
Okay,
Zook.
you can have him.
Alright, yay!
Okay.
This is a side of Khalil you have never seen before in your life.
Sharing?
Yeah.
Guess the compulsion isn't all bad.
You only need one of these in a kindergarten.
Okay, Eric. You brandish your holy symbol, mark off your channel divinity,
Yeah.
and you feel the holy waves emanate from your body, and you feel it striking these small undead creatures in the cases. In case number 4, from where you all are standing, you see this fox is blown away, just scattered to dust in the back.
Dude!
In 7, 8, and 9, where you see the possum, the skunk, and the monkey, you see all 3 of them blown up the back. The possum and the monkey immediately evaporate. The skunk falls back to the bottom of the cage. The rabbit suddenly leaps from Zook's arms and starts retreating as quickly as it can away, back to the corner of the room.
Do we chase
Dude! Yeah! Let's go!
No! Stop it!
Yes, Zook and Khalil both are compelled to chase after it and defend it.
Didn't know if I was still charmed.
Oh yeah.
So can we mark off which ones I actually hit, and then ones are actually turned?
That you can see, number 4 is gone, number 6 had the rabbit. Number 5 was
Eric,
empty.
stop scaring the bunny, or so help me, I will punch you in your everything.
I was
You
told.
have to come over here to punch him in his everything.
The possum is dead. The monkey is dead. The skunk is turned. And those are the cases you can see from where you are.
Let's see. All right.
I'm
When you
curious.
say
I'm gonna
turned,
go
you
over
mean
here.
it's like an actual skunk now?
No, I mean it's motionless because it can't move right now.
Gotcha.
Well, it's a stuffed animal.
Okay, so what's happening now? You guys find the rabbit in the corner, and try as you might, the rabbit will not let you pick it up now. It is terrified. It is trying to flee.
Duke is just crouched down, trying to talk to it, trying to calm it down.
Khalil is mimicking the same noises, even though it's absolutely no sense.
You need to kill it, guys.
Zook,
Yes.
as you reach down to try to calm the rabbit down, it lunges at you. Tries to bite at you, snaps its teeth, and misses, just narrowly misses biting your neck.
Whoa!
Do I react to this, or do I think it's adorable?
You do think it's adorable. This is great.
Aww, that was cute!
Alright, that's enough of this horse shit.
Yeah.
Eldove
you.
comes over here and he shoots a firebolt at the rabbit.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
everybody
like
roll
star
initiative.
missiles.
Alright.
Let's get initiative
Uh-oh.
going.
Do I have to fight them now? I hope I do.
Yeah.
Oh, almost another 20.
Oh, I'm so burning.
Orphan.
Dude!
Orphan. 20.
20.
Arik.
Oh man, if we could...
20.
Oh man,
Khalil.
so if I get... I'm
Khalil,
on an
initiative. 8?
I'm on an 8.
Okay. Zook.
23.
Twink ass motherfucker.
And Tarin.
Turn X at 6.
And Eldove.
16. It's like 6, but with 10 more.
Okay. Oh, and I guess Fred's here too.
Oh,
yeah. That's right.
Last. Yeah.
We
Oh,
rescued
Fred's-
Fred, right?
I wonder
Yeah,
what Fred's
sure.
illusion
You
was.
guys rescued Fred. His illusion.
What was his illusion?
He dealt with large crowds of very horny women.
It was
Zook.
really hard to save Fred.
Yeah.
It's your action.
Okay, what am I... Hold on. I got some crap popping up on Steam and it's annoying me. What am I compelled to... What am I compelled to do?
To pick up and cuddle this rabbit.
I'm not compelled to retaliate at this point? Oh, because Tarin or Eldove hasn't actually done anything yet. Okay, yeah.
No. Oh man, if they do, then you know what we need to do? We need to
Okay.
do our...
Right now it's Zook's
Hold
turn.
that thought. Yeah, I'm still talking to the rabbit. If nothing's happened, I'm still trying to talk to it and cuddle it.
Hey, Arik.
This bunny needs to die. Boom. Boom. Can I get to him?
If you come up here between 6 and 3, you look inside number 3 and you see powder blasted against the back wall.
Cool.
In 2 as well.
Nice. Yeah. I want to smack the bunny.
Okay, smack it with your staff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right now it's hunkered back in a corner, baring its fangs, and it seems to be focused on you. Why don't you go ahead and make me a charisma save, 16.
Really?
Yes, really.
Come over to Team Bunny, Eric. Come over to Team Bunny, man. This is the best team. Bunny is the best team.
Oh, fuck. No, I make that.
You make it. And, yeah, you this bunny, if it weren't for the crazy... In fact, you know what, though? The fangs just add to the charm of the rabbit. But no, you still want to totally squash it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Squash
Bunny
this
hates
shit.
you better.
Hey, roll the
I
hit.
do. Alright. This die here rolls...
No.
25.
That hits.
Ugh.
That hits, so...
Turn it into jam.
That is 9 damage,
Okay.
and... I want to use one of the abilities on my staff when I do it.
Okay,
because
which
why
one?
not? I think it's Thunder. Yeah. When you hit with a melee attack using the staff, you can cause the staff to emit a crack of thunder, audible about 300 feet. The target you hit must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or become stunned until the end of my next turn.
And it fails. How much damage total?
Doesn't do damage.
How much damage did the strike? Just the 9?
Yeah.
Okay. So you strike down at the rabbit, and you know it's not an ordinary rabbit. It's a kind of a weird undead rabbit, so it doesn't die from one blow as though you would expect. But you send it reeling into the back corner, and you hear the clap of thunder that echoes out in all directions, shattering the rest of the glass display cases. Which means...
Yay!
You have yet to cast an AoE spell that didn't do friendly fire.
This one's sort of indirect, at least.
Well, it doesn't damage you, but the glass display cases, I can't. I've got to blow them up. So, we'll add you to the initiative here.
That's fine, he's turned anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you hear the glass shattering all throughout the hall. And Orphan.
Mm-hmm. All right. Orphan, which she probably wouldn't have noticed the skunk, huh?
From where you're standing, yeah, you could see the skunk. Because you were standing in the hallway a few moments
Yeah.
ago. You could see it from there.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try and deal with the skunk because I'm the closest one to it.
Okay.
With the skunk.
So from here, I'm gonna avoid getting close to it because I've seen what happens.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use spend 2 key points on a Fist of Crashing Waves,
All right.
and it's got to make a strength save.
Strength save, DC
15.
15. It fails.
Okay. So be prepared to take. Let's see, how much damage is this?
One of the dice fell off.
19. 24 bludgeoning damage, and it's knocked prone.
And you smash with your breaking waves into the back of the display case. You just throw this skunk against the back wall, and the force of the water crushes its bones. When it flops back down to the ground, it's just a mess. You've shattered this thing from the inside out.
Nice.
Eldove.
Yeah, I had just about enough of this rabbit. So I'm gonna just toss a firebolt at it.
Okay.
Casual firebolt, don't worry about it, no big deal.
NBD.
NBD.
No big...
That'll hit.
And let me grab these D10s that someone was so nice to get out for me.
You're very welcome. They're good D10s. I rolled good damage on those.
Oh, you didn't use them up, did you? Oh, no.
Maybe I did.
220, so that's not too bad.
You fling your firebolt into the corner, and the rabbit just bursts into flames for a moment and stops moving. And immediately after the firebolt connects, Zook and Khalil, you feel as though a lock has been lifted off of your mind. You feel just this wave of freedom come back over your brain. And you're looking down at the smoldering wreckage of the former rabbit.
Oh man, I was about to light these fools up too.
Yeah, no, I was gonna burn Superiority Dice Commander Strike to have freaking.
Too late,
Zook
I burned the only thing you've
sneak
ever
attack
loved
the
into
shit out of
ash.
these dudes. I know.
And I hit it with thunder.
I hate you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
I look around to make sure that there's no other cute little woodland creatures running about.
In which case?
Well, let's start
Yeah, I'm
with
just
one.
gonna walk around the entire place because I
Yeah.
feel pretty
Is
resistant
the
to these
skunk
guys.
still moving?
No, the skunk
Yeah,
is not moving.
Okay.
And looking into the
Yeah,
rest of the cases, no, you just see the pile of ash and dusted bone that were these undead creatures.
Thanks for that.
Tarin is going to go over to the one with the monkey and search the interior of the case. I don't know why
And-
the monkey just seemed interesting to me.
Just a bunch of monkey powder. There's a branch growing up out of the bottom of the case that friends
That's why there's a branch.
clutch onto, but that's it. And each of the cases has a little bit of foliage, as would be appropriate for each individual creature, but... Nope, going into the case,
Khalil,
you don't
Zook.
find anything.
Can you look around for any more trapdoors and stuff?
Sure, I can do some
Yeah.
investigating.
And so yeah, Zook and Khalil do a thorough investigation of the room, walking around. And you both find the trapdoor that Eldove poked through earlier, but nothing else of note.
Orphan, before you go that way,
Oh, okay.
Khalil is going to block this hallway, and then once everybody starts making for it to go up through this door, this is what Khalil's just gonna say. What just happened never leaves this room.
What?
Don't
what are
worry,
you
Khalil, I
talking
won't
about?
burn any more of your loves.
Are you talking about when you snuggled the cute cuddly wuddly bunny? It's okay,
I think
buddy,
we
I
should
was
start
there.
calling you Khalil Bunderstruck.
Bunny struck.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Oh, another slammer from Nick Punderstruck.
If this leaves this room, I will end you.
I'm just gonna, in response to that, Tarin is just going to mind link Eldove. I say we get him a stuffed rabbit for his room as soon as we get back.
Oh,
yes.
I'm already on it.
So what's next?
Okay. Alright. Turn around. Spin around like 6 times. There we go. Okay.
And the golden door is before you.
Alright. I need to
All
bring
right,
up
let's
the
get
notes
out the-
for...
Yeah, bring out the notes. Now I'm wondering if there's going to be 6 doors for each thing. Because there's 6 combinations. But that might be thinking a little too hard into it.
Did you guys, I didn't see last session, did you guys get to the point where you could consistently use knocks to go from one location to another?
Yes,
Not
we figured
consistently.
we figured out that each color is a different 3 numbers, and that each door of that color has a different order for those 3 numbers.
Okay.
But we're still getting fairly randomized results.
So far for gold, we have 246 and 462, so it's probably not either of those.
So are we knocking or are we just opening the door? Well, I should ask
start-
Khalil
Yeah,
since he's
oh
standing
yeah,
there.
I'll open the door and poke my head through.
Open the door and poke your head through.
Yep.
And you see Jazzy Baba's woods.
Close the door.
Okay, it's closed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other
Okay.
thing that we figured out, is that when we're on a different level of the hut, if we don't knock on a colored door, we just get back to Jazzy Balma's woods.
Oh. So we're off the first level now.
Seems that
Seems
way.
that way. So, according to the notes that I'm reading here, we have one that goes to horrible skeleton hallway, and I'm just assuming not to go back that way. Or we have Little Tokyo.
My suspicions are that the knocks on the same colored door bring us to the same places, like that, like a different level. Like this could be level 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, and that taking the normal doors leads to those same rooms because that happened on another one we were in. And so I'm wondering if we should go back to the illusion room and try some more of those doors.
Were there any colored doors in the illusion room?
There were
They're
not.
all-
Or were they all?
They were all
Yeah.
wooden.
But
4
there were
wooden
three-
doors.
3 that we didn't try, right?
Yeah.
There were.
Let's
Yeah.
go back that way then.
All right, let's try that.
All right.
So this was the north door led us here, right?
Which
You guys-
color are we in right now?
You guys came
There's
through
a
this
gold-
door here. That's a
Green
wooden door
crusty
that leads
bronze.
back.
No,
This-
I mean
this
when we
one's
were
a
in
gold
the in the crazy dream world.
Yeah, I know. I was
illusion.
just wondering which level we're on, and we're in green crusted bronze level.
Okay. So who's opening this door?
Tarin will once the group turns around.
Hey, and Tarin, you
Oh.
open the door and you can't see through it. You see the blackness that you've come to expect between areas of the hut. What do you expect when you walk through?
I expect to enter the room with the illusion dispelled where we're not asleep.
And so you do.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, I hope that works that way. Rick, can you tell me the door that we went through to get to where we just were? That was the north door here from this room, right?
Probably whatever door I expected to enter through.
I think it was the west door that Tarin was standing in front of.
I thought so too.
I don't know if it's consistent or not.
I have no idea.
Okay, well let's. Why don't you try the west door again and see where that leads you?
Okay.
And go through the
I'll
west
do
door?
that. Yep.
Okay. And looking into this room, just opening the door, and as soon as you poke your head in, you're sucked through.
Oh Lord.
Door has to close.
Door.
Never mind. We have
Right,
no idea
grab
what
the
we're
door.
doing.
Guess
Follow.
we're going.
Going through? Okay.
Going
Yeah.
through.
Tarin and everybody else, you come through this top door up here.
What is this? Oh,
Was this the same door we just went through last time?
Yes.
Okay, so everything's fucked, and I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the illusionary room apparently has its own rules. Let's not try to use it because it's not going to be consistent.
No, I don't think so either.
Nothing's consistent.
Did you guys
still
figure out
fine.
the expecting part, or because out of character or in character, Tarin hasn't? Like, have you explained that?
What room that you're? Yeah, we explained that way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, standing where you're at now, you see 3 doors. The one you're at is a wooden door. You see a locked door just off to your left, with a big keyhole in it, and across from you, you see a gold door on the other side of the hall. To your right, you see 2 cabinets up against the back wall. Ornately carved cabinets, both of which have heavy locks on them.
Where did we come out of? The cabinet?
You
We
came out
came out of this door.
Yeah, the
The
door
door
Eric's
over
talking
here.
about. And then 2 archways lead into hallways that nobody's looked down yet.
Tarin will look down the first hallway as it sucks through. Hearing the rest of the group file through.
Okay, so this one here.
Yep.
Looking down this hallway, the walls, floor, and ceilings all along this room bear crazy, like, scorch marks, blast marks, splatters of color. And this whole hallway, like, overwhelms your detect magic. The whole place looks like this might be a room for discharging experimental spells. So the walls and floors and ceiling are streaked with acid stains and pitted with marks, and black tarry gunk drips from the ceiling.
What's in that
I like
corner?
this room.
And in the far corner, you see a grove of multicolored mushrooms growing in the back corner. Of all
Are
of
they
different variety
individually
of colors.
multicolored, or are they...
No, each one
Each
is
one's
a
a different color.
Each one is a different color.
How many colors are there?
Many.
Okay.
Are they also glowing?
No, they're not. I said glowing instead of growing because I fail.
I know, but it seemed believable that it was also
Yeah, I
glowing.
assumed-
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
glowing.
it's like maybe we can recharge our batteries, you know?
No, they're not glowing.
Okay. Darn.
Orphan's
won't
going to try
recharge
one of the
batteries.
cabinets.
Okay, Orphan goes over to one of the cabinets and finds
Yeah,
a
what are
box.
these rectangles?
These 2 rectangles are cabinets. Can't you see the very clear label right here?
Well, I can see that one of them is a cabinet.
But it's plural, so they must both be cabinets.
Or this is 2 cabinets and this is a tiger.
Yeah.
No,
Is it
both
a
cabinets.
dead tiger? Do we need
I'll
to kill
glance
this
down
too?
this.
Is it a
I'll
glowing
glance down this.
tiger?
Hey, Orphan, or Khalil, looking down this hallway.
Huh.
This room, you see 2 tables, one on each side, each with a stool in front. And you see across each of them are spread all different types of magical components.
Hey, we found the science room.
On one table, this one here, you see a very elaborate iron staff. What eyeball do you have up right now?
Detect magic.
I mean, you see the residual magic from the room, the floors, the table, and whatnot. This staff looks to be
Jumps out at me.
incredibly powerful. The glow of this staff washes out everything around it.
Hey, Eldove, I'll point toward that staff.
And this other table appears to be totally bare. This one is covered with components in the staff. This one appears to have nothing on it.
And I'll go look at it.
And you look at it, and it's a beautifully crafted iron staff. And Khalil tells you it is highly magical.
that thing
I'll
is-
say him.
that
It's
thing
probably
is
just a
hot.
wizard staff. I can't really tell anything about it without identifying it.
Oh, I figured.
I
it'd be worth
can't
pointing
detect
out.
magic like you can.
Are we in a hurry? We have some pearls.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't expend your pearl when you identified in the hallucination room. That pearl you
I
still
assumed
have.
that, but I probably shouldn't have.
No, that pearl, you find it on your person. You did not expend that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want me to. I mean, I've had some bad experiences identifying highly magical objects in this thing, but I also learned something, so
Well,
I'll give it a try.
Orphan
Okay.
motions
Yeah,
Zook over to this cabinet.
So, Eldove, you're going to cast that as a ritual. That takes 10 minutes, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
and so Khalil's gonna
11
walk
minutes,
over
actually.
while Eldove is doing that.
And Zook goes over to Orphan. Cabinet is locked.
See if you can get into this, Zook. I'm curious about what's in there.
I'd like to have one of these, since appears to be a fairly magical room. I'd like to know if this is, see if anyone sees any ruins on this door.
I'll do a scan.
Terry, no, you don't see any magic coming off the cabinet in particular, just the residual magic radiation.
The,
behind.
checking the other one.
Same deal.
And this doorway?
That door has an arcane lock on it.
Okay.
Fun. Well, I have a scroll and knock, but we'll get to that. All right, I'll try to open up this door.
Okay, let's see that Thieves' Tools roll.
All right. Where the hell did my dice go?
Dex plus Thieves' Tool. I know McDohl's been hoarding bad dice somewhere, so it's probably at a weird color on the corner of the table somewhere.
Well,
I've been rolling those.
It changes. It goes away every time that happens.
I've been rolling those.
That is... I actually completely forgot what my bonus is for this.
It's huge.
It's Dex plus proficiency again, right?
If Thieves' Tools is one of your expertise skills, yes.
It sure enough is. So it's that's 29.
So yeah, you open it up, and you and Orphan looking inside, you see a bizarre collection of items. You see like long, thin pieces of wood, similarly sized and shaped pieces of metal and crystal. You see all sorts of beads, like tiny beads made of metal. Stacks of blank pieces of vellum and parchment, and a wide variety of ink, all different colors.
Looks like magical component shit to me.
Yeah, does Tarin think that's for making magic items or
Make
components?
Throw an Arcana check.
Okay.
I mean, none of it's radiating magic when you look at it.
That's not very good.
Yeah, Tarin's
that's a 10.
Having flunked out of wizard school, I mean, you're sure that a wizard could do something with all this stuff, but you're not particularly sure what. Except for scribing scrolls on the parchment and vellum, but you didn't need any kind of special parchment for that.
I'm going to pop this other lock here.
Hey, roll it.
That didn't really roll, but okay, so that's bumps up to a 10, so that becomes a 25.
Okay, and this drawer is divided up into a bunch of tray-like drawers, top to bottom, 2 columns of them. And in each one is a different kind of alchemical substance. Powdered minerals, ground-up gemstones, samples of dirt and clay from a bunch of different worlds, different kinds of salts, chemical powders, acids, bases, that sort of thing. Nope, no pearls.
Zook's going to take a minute to investigate these cabinets for any signs of any notes from our good friend Keistus.
Keistus? That's a Final Fantasy VIII character. You want to try that again?
Questrix.
I mean, you can look for Keistus.
No, I mean, you pull the drawers out one by one and examine the back of the cabinets, and I mean, you rummage through the stuff in the other cabinet. And no, you don't find any secret compartments, you don't find any hidden notes.
Okay.
So a few minutes pass, and Eldove, you finish identifying the staff, and you get a vision of a gnomish illusionist. Very young, discovering this staff and beginning to coat it with magic. And over the years, you see many visions of him applying magic to it in a ritualistic way over the course of many, many years. And then you see visions of him doing wondrous things with it, casting all manner of spells, very powerful spells. And then the final vision you see, the final few seconds of the vision, you see him facing off against Baba Yaga and discharging a lightning bolt from the tip of the staff. Baba Yaga holds out her hand, and the lightning ricochets off of it and gets aimed back. You see this magical lightning travel through the staff, and you see it splinter the magic energy as it travels back down, and the gnome is knocked backwards, and the staff clatters to the floor. What you're looking at is a staff of power, but it is very highly damaged.
All right, I tell everyone, I think I found Questrix's staff.
I was going to say this.
He's not doing too good, from what I saw.
Yeah, the staff looks like if you try to use it, it will not function properly.
Will not function properly, but it might still function.
Could people attune to it?
Yeah, you could pick it up and attune to it.
I don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it either, but...
I'm not saying I'm going to do it as anything other than a last resort, but...
Do you reckon that's what's been used down this random firing range side?
No, I think, from what I am gathering from this room, I think she just has been testing shit here. And like I don't think it's... I think she's trying to fix this staff, but I don't think she used it to do that.
What was the clue that we had about the lab again? I know that somebody was trying to find something in a lab at one point.
Oh, that's right.
You're talking about Maruzia? Maruzia was trying to find the brewing room. the alchemy room. And you found some alchemy ingredients in this room, but it doesn't look like there's a brewing stand. Doesn't look like there's any way to make potions in here.
Where did she say she found the Dragonborn again? I know I should remember that, but I don't.
I don't think she gave an actual location. She said she met the Dragonborn in her travels in the hut. Nobody got a specific location from her. But as soon as it was advantageous for her to do so, she betrayed the Dragonborn to Baba Yaga, and so now he's in the prison.
Gotcha. These weird corners, like, is this just, they're like the wall pinches in and there's an archway? Is that what you said it is?
Yep, and you examine the corners and you don't see anything of note there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right,
okay.
So I guess we'll look at this locked door right up in the middle here.
Okay.
What color is this door?
Wood.
All right. First, I'll pop detect magic again on the door.
And
said
you
it's
see,
arcane lock,
yeah,
right?
you see an arcane lock, but you don't see any other enchantments upon the door.
Okay, it's
So-
just the lock then.
Yeah, so I
Fred-
have
Fred can
two...
do it.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
Fred,
yeah,
do it?
he has the knock spell. That's right.
I didn't open anyone's character sheets, because I'm great.
You are the best DM.
Sorry, hold on. Yeah, Fred is definitely ready to knock this door down. He's gung-ho about it.
Knock it, dude. Knock it, man.
I'm gonna not stand right in front of it.
Tarin will stand right.
He
I like
warns you,
my
though,
current
this is his last level 2 spell slot. If he has to knock anything down after this, he's using higher level spells. Is that...
I
Must
have 2
run that by
scrolls of
everybody.
knock in case we get
That's fine.
desperate.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, I do have a question though. What kind of resources does it burn when he does his bardic inspiration?
What kind of resource? He just has a number of times a day he can do it.
Okay.
It's just, it's a bardic inspiration die that he can give to you.
Okay.
Number
So
of times per day or per long rest?
Per long rest.
Per long rest, okay.
So yeah, it's similar to the way Khalil has superiority die. Or
Alright.
Orphan has key
Oh.
points, etc.
Khalil gets his superiority dice back at short rest.
So yeah, Fred steps forward and says the dirty limerick of knock. And you see the arcane lock break apart, and the lock on the door goes away, and it opens itself.
Arcane lock doesn't have shit on our arcane knock.
Rickard, I'm gonna need to hear that dirty limerick of knock at some point.
I'm writing it right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so looking down this hallway, the extent of it, very long hallway. You might not want to walk down there yet, Eldove. Let's wait for the description.
Yeah.
I was following Tarin.
Well, maybe Tarin does want to walk down it. You see an octagonal room at the far end. But that's it. So, Tarin, you walk that far?
Yep.
And nothing.
I'll follow him.
Okay, and you're following behind him.
Paula, come up behind that.
And
up
when
the
you guys
rear.
get about this far away, you see the center of the octagonal room looks to just be a black pit sunk into the floor.
And I'll say, Tarin, be careful. This is probably where she gets rid of her her spells going wrong.
Oh yeah, that has magical hole trash compactor written all over it.
Yeah.
I'll cast Mage Hand, and I'll take a copper piece, and I'll Mage Hand it into the hole.
And as soon as your mage hand holding the copper piece goes a few inches ahead of you, your hand loses grip of the copper piece. It goes flying as though magnetized into the pit and disappears into the blackness.
Huh.
Is the hand still there?
The mage hand? Yeah, the mage hand's still there. It just wasn't able to maintain grip on the copper piece. So delete 1 copper piece from your character sheet.
Oh, but the
You have
copper
to-
pieces. The copper pieces I used when I was asleep are still. When I was dreaming are still on me, right?
Yeah, you have those.
Okay, so that's no net loss.
Orphan, what are you doing in there?
Looking around.
Looking around?
Yeah, I don't want any part of this hallway anymore. So
Yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah.
Throw a perception check, Orphan.
Okay. What is my perception like?
I gotta get everybody's character sheets open. I always forget to do one thing whenever I start playing D&D. I always forget something.
breathe.
That's a 12.
It's a 12?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you stepping up to the giant pile of mushrooms.
Zook, just for science, is gonna get to about
Um,
here, and he's gonna throw a ration in that general direction to see what happens.
Hey, and the ration lands on the floor right in front of the black pit.
I gotta get at the mushrooms.
You said they're
420s,
mushrooms?
roll it.
Yeah, in room number
Okay.
3, big old pile of mushrooms.
So-
do they look familiar?
They look like
Like, do they look-
mushrooms, all multicolored mushrooms.
Okay, they're not the glowy kind of mushrooms we found in dude's tower, right?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Zook comes out and says,
Well,
not
that was
it
my
matter-
contribution.
Zook comes out and says, not that it matters, but it didn't suck up organic
I'll be right
life,
back.
but
Oh.
it would probably take all your armor. Because I threw a
Interesting.
ration at it and it didn't go down.
That
For
seems like an
science.
excellent reason not to go down that hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm magic as shit.
Alright, so what's next?
Orphan will pick a mushroom and bring it back.
What color?
What colors are there?
Every color you
All
can
color?
possibly imagine.
I should pick one of a bright red one.
Should you
Go
get
for
a
the chartreuse.
bright red mushroom? It doesn't look delicious at all. It looks just like sawdust.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
And she'll
for
bring
macaroni
back
and cheese.
And say, what do you think these are, Captain?
I mean, looks like a mushroom. Weird that they're side effect of a spell discharge or something. I don't know. You're not crazy or anything yet, are you?
Not from holding it, no. At least not so far as I'm aware.
You don't feel crazy.
Yeah.
Baron just sort of shrugs. Just seems to be non-magic. Are they magical?
I mean, it's not more magical than anything else in the hut.
It seems to be a non-particularly magical mushroom.
I wonder what they taste like.
Sawdust, I'm sure.
Please don't eat the random magical mushroom. Let's just not do that right now. Unless Zelda wants to like... You said it's non-magical?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we
I
know.
guess
Yeah,
you-
we know it's not. We know it's not magical.
That doesn't mean it's not poisoned or diseased or anything like that.
And Rickardi said this was a gold door over this way?
Yes, sir.
All right. Orphan
Okay.
tosses it back on the pile with the others.
Okay.
Should we try the door we came through, since that was a one-way door? On the other side?
Sure.
Over here, you mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I bet I know what... The other one was a gold door, right? I bet I know what's going to be on the other side of that.
Bet I know too.
And hold on 1 second, if you would, please.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
With bated
My
breath.
apologies. You saw 2 more items in room 2 that I forgot to list.
Oh no!
Sorry. Right next to the table, a robe hanging from a hook. Covered in bizarre patches that look like objects. Like there's one of a ladder, there's one of a bag, there's one of a gold
We dealt
piece.
with one of those before.
Oh, I love these things!
And
That's so
along
useless.
this wall back here, just leaning up against the back corner, is an enormous greatsword. That looks like it would take
When you
great
s-
strength to wield.
Enormous, like, for a human, like an ogre-sized, or...
No, it looks
Just
like
a
it's
big-
human size. It just looks like it would take
Okay.
an exceptionally strong human. Like, let me check everybody's strength scores here.
It would take like a guts.
Eldove wouldn't be swinging this sword around, but Arik very probably could.
I don't know, I might. I used telepathy.
I like how you say Eric, but then you don't mention Khalil, who I think has the highest strength in the party right now.
Well, yeah, that's why I didn't say Khalil, because his strength is 20. I wanted to give
Yeah.
the interpretation that a pretty strong, but not superhumanly strong person could pick up this sword. So I used Arik, whose strength is a 16. Anything else you'd like explained for you, Mr. Rogers?
I would.
Okay.
I would like.
So, my apologies.
So this is... Terrence is going to say, so this is obviously where she keeps the equipment from the adventurers she kills.
And does some sort of experiments in it, but yeah.
Well, as far as we can tell, she didn't kill Questric. Because
Oh.
I don't think I saw him at fighting her here, did I?
It was difficult to tell where he was fighting her. Difficult to tell where he faced off with her at.
Okay.
Or in
But you didn't see him die, right?
No, you didn't see him
Uh,
die.
No, I didn't.
The staff got blasted with magic and clattered to the ground, and he was knocked backwards.
But he's been
Alright,
leaving
then.
messages.
Maybe he left those before his confrontation with Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I'm opening up the door and poking my head through.
You get sucked in.